Hey, it's McGuff, and I'm doing a new thing where I talk about conspiracy theories. So I decided for my first one, I'd do something relatively simple and something I find kind of interesting. August 15th, 1977. This date might not hold much importance to you, but to astronomers and conspiracy theorists, it's kind of a big deal. Here's the story. At Ohio State University, there's this big field with radio telescopes which scans outer space for signs of intelligent life. And they've gotten tons and tons of false alarms, but one thing stood out in particular. Volunteer Jerry Amon, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his name, was working there on that day, August 15th in 1997, and then he saw something. He saw this. The name, the wow signal, was originally from the red wow he wrote on the side, as you can very clearly see. And what he circled was these six letters and numbers, 6EQUJ5. Now, to you, these may not hold much significance or much meaning, but it makes sense once you explain it. Each number or letter stands for the intensity of a sound, and it recorded the intensity of the sounds every 12 seconds, and here's what they mean. 6 is an intensity of 6 to 6.9 repeating, E is 14 to 14.9 repeating, Q is 26 to 26.9 repeating, and then it spiked up at U, which is 30 to 30.9 repeating. J is 19 to 19.9 repeating, and 5 is 5 to 5.5 repeating. Now, because intensity works not on a linear scale, but by an exponential scale, this means that 30 times intensity is very, very large. Most conspiracy theorists were quick to say, that is aliens. That's 100% definite proof that there's intelligent life out there trying to contact us. And I've done a bit of research, and I found some things that support it and some things that do not support it. One of the things that supported it was that this radio signal didn't match any naturally occurring ones that we have seen before, like radio emissions from pulsars and quasars. And the Big Ear, as it's called, searches 50 channels, but this was only seen on 2. Now this is odd because usually naturally occurring ones send ripples across almost all 50 channels, but this one was very narrow and focused, almost as if being deliberately sent to that exact spot. Another thing to consider was that the WOW signal was broadcast on the hydrogen line, and this may be a sign of intelligent life because hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe, so it only makes sense that if intelligent life was trying to quickly spread a message across the universe, they would use hydrogen. The WOW signal was heard at 1,420.4 megahertz. Now, if you don't know what a megahertz is, here's a comparison. 1 megahertz means that the source can be manipulated 1 million times per second. And this is gigantic, which means it was most likely previously thought out by a possibly intelligent life. Now onto the cons. The Big Ear is actually made of 2 feed horns, which go across the same area 3 minutes apart. One of them picked up the WOW signal, but then 3 minutes later the other one found absolutely nothing, just the normal regular stuff. Regular universal background noise. So this makes it very unlikely that aliens would try sending it out for only a short amount of time. So unless they shut the message off after 3 minutes, or it wasn't aliens at all, it's not really sure. In later years, better radio telescopes were aimed at the exact same area for many, many years, only to find that it was just as silent as the rest of the universe, or possibly even more silent because the supposed area, which can be seen by this diagram in red, there's actually nothing there. Not a single galaxy, rogue planet, comet, orbit, black hole, pulsar, quasar, nothing. There's just simply nothing there. What sent it then? We're not sure yet, but we're still trying to figure it out. So, what do you think it is? Do you think it was aliens? Do you agree with conspiracy theorists? Was it aliens? Or maybe you think that it was a technological glitch. Something just went wrong, it miscalculated something, and it produced this series of 6 symbols, and it just messed up. That plain and simple. Another popular theory is that a satellite was flying by as it was scanning it, and the signal hit it and bounced back, and what we got was actually the big ear hearing itself. Kind of an odd thought, but it's a plausible one. Some scientists have even thought that it's something astrological that we've just never seen before. Could it be a high amount of dark matter? We're just not really sure yet. So, down in the comments, I want you to tell me what you think it is. Personally, I'm not really sure because there's nothing there, but, just aliens. What? So, you may not think this is interesting, but here, let me play a little audio clip for you. Interesting fact, did you know that on August 15th, 2012, which is the 35th anniversary of the discovery of the WOW signal, another signal was sent back in the direction. That message consisted of 10,000 tweets from many celebrities, comedians, everybody, all saying hashtag finding UFOs. And they sent it back, and, well, we have no reply yet, and we might never get one, or we could get one tomorrow. We are not sure, and we are eagerly awaiting for something, or possibly nothing, to happen. So that was the first episode, and I will see you later.